let's start with our base first, and I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin today. I have dry combo skin, but I have a pretty oily T-zone, so I get pretty shiny right in the center of my face. The first time I used this, I wore this for 9 hours straight, and it kept me matte throughout the entire night, so I really like how this looks on. I have it in the shade 530, which is light medium. Oh, and by the way, I do have a couple of like little breakouts here and there on my face and my forehead, so this will cover those babies up. I'm just going to dot it on my face as I usually do. If you guys hear any commotion, that's Yoshi, my dog, going crazy in the background. Basically, he's wrestling my sock. That's what he's doing. He's wrestling with it. He is a 45-pound golden doodle, and he's only 8 months old, so he's a baby and he thinks everything is a toy. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend everything out with my damp beauty blender. I should have just done one side so you guys can see the difference, but I'll just blend this side out. I love how easy this is to blend out. Okay, so I have this side blended out, and you can see the difference. It's covered up the redness and like my imperfections on this side, and it looks so nice, and it's one layer of a BB cream, which is crazy because the coverage is amazing. So you can see like my under eyes are pretty dark, and it's covered that up, and it does give it a nice like soft matte finish, which I really like. Yoshi, stop. I'm just amazed at this coverage. It's crazy. It's a BB cream. And then to conceal my under eyes a little bit more and also different areas of my face, I'm going to be using an oldie, but it's a goodie. It's from Maybelline. It's their Dream Lumi Touch something. I've already rubbed off all of the writing on the label, but it's the concealer where you like click up and there's a little brush tip. So I have it in the shade Nude, and I'm just going to apply this in a triangle under my eyes. I also really like this because it does give you a little bit of a glowy highlight under your eyes, so it brightens up that area a lot. So I'm gonna also put it in the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and my chin, just to kind of highlight the high points of my face. And then I'm taking my beauty blender again, and I'm just going to blend this out. I always bring this back and up because it's like an instant eye lift. And then now to set that concealer, I'm going to use my NYX Color Correcting Powder in Banana. This is one of my favorite setting powders. I would almost say I use this a little bit more than I do my Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. This has a yellow color to it, and again, it just helps to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little tapered brush and pick some of that powder up. This gets kind of messy because I'm going to be packing this on underneath my eyes. And I don't go like really crazy like some people do with their baking, because I really just want to set the concealer. And with whatever is left, I'm just going to brush it along my jawline right here, and maybe a little bit on my forehead. So while this bakes, I'm going to do my contour, and I'm using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette, and it has a nice contour shade as well as a highlight and blush, but I think I'm just going to use the contour shade today. I'm just going to contour my nose just a little bit. I don't really like to do a strong contour on my nose. And then now I'm just taking a big fluffy brush to brush that powder off. And then I just have to finish up my eyes a little bit. Okay, eyes are done, and now I'm going to do my highlights, and I'm using two cream to powder highlights from Essence. They're called the Soo Glow highlights, and the first one I'm using is called Look on the Bright Side, which is a lighter champagne-y gold highlight. And I'm just gonna take my finger and tap this above my cheekbone. Whoops. Gone a little crazy there. I love that it's a cream to powder highlight because it makes it stay on your skin that much longer because it just sets and it doesn't move. So I'm just gonna keep tapping this till it's well blended into my skin, and you can see how pretty that looks. It makes your skin look really dewy and glowy. This part does take a little bit of patience just because I did set my under eyes already, so there's a little bit of powder on my face and I'm going over it with a cream product. And if you've ever done that, you know that that could be a mess, but since this does eventually dry to a powder kind of finish, it does work, but you want to make sure that you gently blend this in while it's in its cream state. I'm also going in with Bright Up Your Life, which is a pinky, like silvery highlight, and I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it right at the apples of my cheeks. So that just gives you an extra glow to your skin, and it looks really nice and dewy. And then for blush, I'm using one from Wet n Wild. This is their Coloricon Ombre blush in the color My Thai Buy You a Drink. That's cute. And it's just a really pretty, like, peachy, golden kind of blush. And then last but not least, for the lips, I'm using Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid. It's in the color Nude Flush, which is a really pretty nudie pink color. This is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this face routine using only drugstore products, and hopefully you found some new affordable products to try out next time. And leave me a comment below to let me know what are some of your favorite go-to drugstore products, because I would love to check that out. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do, and don't forget to check out my links for my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to see more of me. Those are linked down below, and I will see you next time.